Well, since I can't do the intake, I can do the water pump. That I can do. I can do the water pump. So, let me look at this surface real quick. Not the best. So it's time to cover the intake back up again. Get the wire wheel out. Get the wire brush out here and see what happens. I don't like junk getting into my junk. Alright, let's see. Wire wheel, drill, clean up. Clean up on aisle, whatever. Okay, here we go. Wire brush. Ooh, nice and shiny. Oh, dummy. Stop being an idiot, ADD. Okay. Okay. I like a product called The Right Stuff. It is made by Permatex. It is, as was told to me at one time at a show, not really a show, it was a instructor class. I was doing a bunch of like factory training stuff, and the AC Delco guys came in and GM Performance came in, and we're talking about crate motors and how warranty with crate motors. And one of the things was on some of the like VIN number K, L31 center bolt valve cover standard ones, the intake manifold gaskets leaked a lot and leaked internally, and they would just get antifreeze in and they would just destroy the motor. So the trick was to just change the intake manifold, or if the motor was junk, you put a new GM Performance crate motor in, and the warranty would be void if you did not use the GM Performance, their black or gray or whatever RTV that they had, if you didn't use it, or the Right Stuff. And I asked one of the reps when I was at this show, I asked him, I said, are they the same compound, chemical compound, are they the same makeup? And he said to me, he looked at me and he said, you know, it's remarkable how similar the two products are. And I took that for what it was. So I always use The Right Stuff. If GM uses it on their crate motors and that's what they'll use for their warranty, then it's good enough for me. Although I'm in the camp of not using too much silicone, because that stuff, if you use it and it gets in your oil pan and then gets into your pickup, man. But if you don't ever want to take anything off, ever, again, for the next time on a gasket that leaks or whatever, you can clean the surface and put this stuff on. Your intake front and rear will not leak. It's going to be fun getting it off next time, but that little bead that you put on the front rail, I use this stuff. That's what GM recommended instead of the gasket on the front. They wanted that, and I put a little bit around just a light thin coat around the water jackets too on those motors, and I never had one come back for that. Okay, where's my right stuff? A couple different bottles of it. Where is it? The right stuff. Ooh. A little bit on here. I like to put the gaskets on this first. Just because when the gasket is on here, stuck to the block, it's a lot easier for me anyway to not have the gasket come off. I just use it just real thin, super thin coat, like hardly any, enough where I can smear it all over the whole surface, just real thin, because I don't like it. But I don't like water leaks even more. And water pumps, especially aluminum stuff, they're dissimilar metals between the steel and the block and the aluminum. And in my mind, they expand and contract at different rates, and potentially while they're coming up to temperature or whatever, there's a potential there for a leak. I'm probably over worrying about it, but at least that's what I think. There's a potential there for it. Okay. And I'll do the same on the gasket on the surface. Really super thin, like just barely. So I don't want to get in the impeller and the water pump either. Yep. Oh. No. Okay, I got enough on here. And this bottom hole. Okay, that is slightly more than I said I like to use, but again, I don't like leaks. But none of that's going to get into the water pump. Water pump. Nice high flow, pretty little water pump. Going on for the first time for the last time.